The first part of his career was centered around bringing awareness to what was going on in South Central, Compton, Long Beach, Watts, Inglewood, like the issues with the police, the drug dealing, all these things. Ice Cube was creating the type of music and art to let people know how fucked up it is out here. Just like Grandmaster Flash talking about broken glass was everywhere. Same thing Cube was saying. Cube was talking about who got the camera on the Predator album. He had a whole song about who got the camera, talking about what how the times were back then, that there needed to be more people with more cameras so everybody can see what the fuck is going on out here. And guess what? Every fucking body got a camera. Everybody has a camera on their phone. You can give Cube credit for why we all are able to see all these heinous, terrible situations where police are killing all these unarmed black people. You can get that to Ice Cube. And also you can allow him to share that kind of credit with other artists in the LA area who was speaking on the same subject matters. I just wanted to say all that in the beginning, because a lot of y'all people got it fucked up on who Ice Cube is. Y'all think this is the guy from the Big Three, and he's been in some movies here and there, and right now he's still rapping, he's still going on tour, but he ain't the Ice Cube that I grew up with. The Ice Cube I grew up with was the nigga with an attitude. He was America's Most Wanted. He was the Predator. He was wicked. He was the wrong nigga to fuck with. And he still is. So when a person says, I can't believe Ice Cube is telling black people to not vote, and he's living in a gated area and he's got money, why is he talking to black people about not voting? I don't even know if I watched the same video that was made this year. I don't know if something from a few years ago is beginning to circulate around, and now people are realizing that this is something that came from Ice Cube, that it's a big deal. But he's been on this since I can remember. Like, when we vote, what do we get in return for our vote? I don't understand why people are having such a hard time wrapping their minds around this. It's almost like if you tell somebody Jesus don't exist, they have a glitch before they can respond, and then most of the time after they respond, it's going to be some disrespectful shit to you. It's going to be disrespectful. It might be condescending. I mean, it could be a host of things that they will tell you, fighting on behalf of what they truly believe. Cube telling black people, he didn't say don't vote. He say, what are we going to get in exchange for our vote? So, you got these weak-minded folks. They're not ready for real life to happen as far as politics is concerned. They're not ready to understand that the system that they have is created for white supremacy. It's created for it's not created to benefit black people at all. Even though there can be some black people that sit in offices. We have a black woman who's going to be running for president. She's already the vice president. Just because there's a black person in that seat was not designed for anybody black. Basically, what Ice Cube is saying is that the system needs to be wiped away, and there needs to be representatives from black along with white and brown. There needs to be whomever the indigenous people to this country, the Indians. There needs to be representation from everyone who participated in the growth of this country to come together and recreate a new system for America to move forward, because the white supremacy system, the racist system that has been under control from the whole birth of America. That is what Ice Cube is talking about. Listen, even if you vote for Kamala, you act like you can't ask Trump for the same thing that you asking Kamala for if Trump was to win. They make it feel like, well, we're going to be able to ask Kamala for all this shit. And then the Trump folks say, well, if she's in, then we're not going to get what we want. That's bullshit too. Because if you, somebody who supports Trump, and you have all these things that you expect Trump to do for you, if Kamala is the president, there's no reason why you can't ask her for those same things too. If they're human right things, if they're things that is going to expand and make your life better. That's where we have all this shit fucked up. If Kamala is the president, or if she's not, if Trump is the president, I'm still going to be saying, motherfucker, you need to stop cops from killing unarmed black people, and it needs to be a death penalty if that happens. That's what I tell. I would tell Trump the same thing. I would tell Trump needs to know we need a territory of our own here in America.